What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotics, bringing you our Week 7 battle for the BBL. Today we are facing off against the KC Chikas, the Kansas City Chikas, and their coach Zeke Zero. In a game that is very important for us. We are currently sitting with a 3-3 record. I believe we also have a negative differential still, which is not that great, but we are in the midst of the playoffs. We actually, I believe, have the 7th or 8th seed right now after starting off 2-0 and having, I think, like one of the top 2 records. We did have a bit of a downward turn. Last week, we did get lucky. We got lucky to freeze my opponent, and even then, we still lost off of my choke. And really, I have to be better. I have to play better. For some reason, when I play in BBL and in other showdown leagues, I really struggle a lot more than if I was playing on Wi-Fi. I just don't think of my turns long enough. I don't put as much effort into prep, and that really sucks. And yes, I went into this league thinking to myself, I'm going to be taking it less serious because BBL always ends up getting the better of me. But I still, at the end of the day, I want to win. I want to improve with this game, and I hope you guys do as well. And that's why I'm putting out all this content. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Looking at my team, you guys see it on your right there. We definitely have a really weird matchup this week. My opponent has a ridiculous team. It's honestly crazy. Doesn't have a crazy amount of Ubers, but it has a Dracovish. Yeah, but on top of that, he has Mega Lucario, Latios, Clefable, Hippowdon, Galvantula for webs, a shell-smashing Blastoise, Serena for spin support, and just a general grass type, and being immune to priority is fantastic for it. Whirlipede is there as a poison, or toxic spike absorber, a grounded poison type. Can also set up spikes and toxic spikes for him. Houndoom is there, Flash Fire, got 95 base speed. Yeah, I don't really see those last two coming, even though I don't have a poison type, so he might just spike stack me with toxic spikes. But it is what it is. I definitely feel like we have a good shot at winning this game. Our Yveltal goes absolutely in. It just demolishes my opponent. I was thinking about running a spec set with like the same 4 moves that you see there, but at the end of the day, I decided to go with Scarf. Scarf is really good here because it allows me to outspeed things like the Galvantula, like the Lucario, like the Latios. Everything else would be naturally outsped by it no matter what. The speed on this thing is there for the Blastoise. My opponent has no flying answer. Look at it. His Steel type is a fighting type as well. His Electric type is a bug type as well. He has no resistance to flying, so I can Oblivion Wing everything. Once Clefable specifically goes down, then it's pretty much GG with flying type moves. And once Clefable and the Lucario go down, I can just click Dark moves over and over. And Dark is going to be even better in that instance because at the end of the day, nothing really wants to take a Dark move that's boosted by my Dark Aura, so I feel really confident in that. He is there for the Lucario in case we definitely need to pick up a KO. We have U-turn for momentum, pretty straightforward set here. And do I have anything else in the notes? Oh yeah, we take a close combat or a Stone Edge from an Adamant Mega Lucario. Our next mon is going to be our Volcarona here, which is a fantastic matchup once we get things going. Once the ball gets rolling for this thing, it's very hard for my opponent to stop. He does have extreme speed on Lucario. It's not adaptability boosted, which is very, very nice for us. He has Bullet Punch, which we're not going to have to worry about because we resist it. Same deal with Vacuum Wave, so I'm not too concerned about that. Bug Buzz is there for things like the Dracovish, like the Latios. Is there for things like the Serena, if we don't want to go for Flamethrower there for the Houndoom. But then we have Giga Drain for things like the Hippowdon and the Blastoise. And Flamethrower is there to hit things like Clefable and Lucario for much more damage. Very strong set, also outspeeds the Blastoise. It's really all I need. I don't really feel like I need any speed other than that because I don't expect the Houndoom to come, and then Blastoise is the highest benchmark, being at 78 compared to Dracovish's 75 and Serena's 72. Moving on, our next set is going to be our Rillaboom here. Rillaboom has Woodhammer, U-turn, Grassy Glide, and Swords Dance. With this set, honestly, there's definitely a better Rillaboom set out there. I'm not denying that at all. I could have done something a bit different with this, but I felt like running Swords Dance with Woodhammer and Grassy Glide would be kind of all I needed. Yeah, it's resisted by the Lucario, but at the end of the day, Lucario's not really going to want to take a hit from that, and we have a couple different options to beat it down. I might swap Grassy Glide for something, I don't know, but looking at it, our set has speed for the Dracovish only, not for the Blastoise. The reason for that is because I can just Grassy Glide the Blastoise. Like, he's probably going to run Shell Smash, and if he does, Grassy Glide is there anyways. I don't feel too bad about running speed for Dracovish and not for Blastoise. U-turn is there for something like the Serena, and if I get up a Swords Dance, oh, forget about it. It's going to be really, really hard for my opponent to beat this set. This set is really bulky, 100 base HP, 90 base defense is really good, so we should be able to take a hit or two from the Lucario, even though it is adaptability boosted with ridiculous physical attack, excuse me. Moving on, our next set is going to be our Melmetal here with the Tropical Berry to take a hit from the Lucario. We would take a hit from it normally because we have ridiculous 143 defense, but with our spread and our HP, we actually can, I guess, take hits from a lot of different things, and I feel like that's more important than just running a banded set this week. So we can take a hit from Lucario, KO with double Iron Bash or high horsepower, and then move on to the next set and check something else like the Latios, because Latios, the only coverage he gets to hit this thing is ground coverage in Earthquake. I'm not too worried about that. Obviously, we are outsped by the Dracovish, so we're taking full power Fish's Rends. If it's banded, we actually take the hit. But this set takes a modest +2 Hydro Pump from Blastoise, so if he's running Shell Smash and he has Hydro Pump, we take that hit no matter what. And like I said before, we also take an adamant banded Fish's Rend from the Dracovish. And then our next mon is going to be, oh yeah, Thunder Wave is there to slow down things like the Lucario if it's out of range of high horsepower and I just need to make sure I get it weakened. Because if I was running Bulldoze or something like that, and Bulldoze wasn't weakened by terrain, then I would probably go for that on the Lucario so I can outspeed it with something like my Volcarona or my Medicham. But I feel like that's a better option for me to run the high horsepower and the Thunder Wave to slow it down. Slows down the Latios, slows down things like the Dracovish, really weakens the Clefable, forces to switch out. If he goes into the Hippowdon actually can chew a double Iron Bash pretty effectively. The good news is we have a Rillaboom, we have a Yveltal, and Volcarona, if it's not running the specially defensive set, can kind of beat it pretty easily. Obviously, he's going to be running Rock Slide or Rock Tomb. I'm pretty confident about that. We do have a Rillaboom, though, which is a pretty decent check to it. So I feel like these four here really take a good, like, it just destroys my opponent's defensive core. It does kind of struggle a little bit with Lucario and a little bit with the Latios, but at the end of the day, I feel confident that we can still beat them with that. The big thing I'm really afraid of after these four is the Galvantula. I think it's very, very scary, and I really hope to kind of beat it down pretty easily, but we're gonna have trouble. We're gonna have trouble doing that. But that brings us to our next mon, which is our Mega Medicham with High Jump Kick, Drain Punch, Zen Headbutt, and Ice Punch. I'm running dual fighting moves just in case I can't afford to go for a High Jump Kick. I really don't need anything else. Bulk Up might be nice, but at the end of the day, it's just Bulk Up. I feel like if I'm gonna have an opportunity to set up, it might be on something like the Hippowdon, I guess. Yeah, ideally, because we're running an Adamant Nature, we do a ton of damage to the Clefable. Again, I think it could be mixed defensive. I don't think he can really afford to be physically defensive. So Zen Headbutt should be able to do half to it. Ice Punch is there for the Latios in case we take a Draco Meteor. High Jump Kick is there for the Lucario, the Dracovish, the Hippowdon, Blastoise, you know, everything else. And this set has speed for the Blastoise. And with our investment in HP, we actually take a Jolly Meteor Mash from Mega Lucario. I would have liked to go with enough speed to outspeed Adamant Mega Lucario. I don't think he's going to run Adamant, though. I have so many mons that are in that speed tier of 99 to 100 that he needs to run Jolly, because if not, they're all going to just OHKO him outright. So I feel like that's definitely our best bet. And moving on, we have our final mon, which is our Ninetales Alolan form. Last week was the Star set. Put in really good work offensively. Unfortunately for me, I misplayed with it, and I'm hoping not to do that this time around with our light clay set with Aurora Veil, with Blizzard, Moonblast, and Freeze Dry. Looking at it, Freeze Dry is there for something like the Dracovish and the Blastoise specifically. Moonblast hits the, I don't know, nothing better than Freeze Dry does. Actually, it hits the Lucario better, so that's why I'm running Moonblast. I have Moonblast there for the Lucario specifically over Blizzard, and we have speed there for the Galvantula, running an offensive set. This set gets destroyed by Lucario's Bullet Punch. He's going to be running Bullet Punch. I know that for sure. The good news is I can go pretty much hard into maybe my Volcarona, get a burn, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll see. He might be running a rock move. One thing I noticed is rock coverage really is strong against my team, but that's why I do have my Rillaboom, my Melmetal, and my Medicham. 2 of 3 resist the rock moves, and they all just destroy it with their super effective stab options. That is our team for this week's battle. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the team builders, by the way, and let me know if you guys enjoyed the layouts for the other battles, the Wi-Fi battles for BBR, GDL, and for IBL. That's it. I'm not doing it for this league because I have the ones that I created on the right. I feel like this is just better for more casual league. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into. All right, everyone, we are back. And looking at this team that he brought, he definitely has Toxic Spikes on his Whirlipede. I am so confident about that. He also did not bring the Latios, which is very nice. I did not bring any removal, which sucks. I'm trying to think, what is the best course of action for me to go for here? Let's see. I could definitely lead off with Yveltal. I could definitely lead off with Medicham. I think I'm going to lead off with the Medicham, though. Yeah, so let's lead off with Medicham. We can pretend that we have Fake Out, so we can Fake Out the Whirlipede and then go for a Zen Headbutt and OHKO that thing. Maybe he's worried about that. How fast is Whirlipede, I wonder, because it definitely has Toxic Spikes on this set. 47 base speed. Okay. As Julia sends me a text message, not a text message, she sends me a meme. She's right next to me sending me memes. Alright, well, have fun to Zeke. He is on mobile, so we are going to have a bit of a difficult time. It's going to be taking a little bit longer maybe, but it is what it is. I go into Medicham as he goes into Serena, which I am definitely cool with. Alright, let's take a look. Medicham against Serena. Okay. If he is a Adamant set, with Play Rough. He does not KO me. Play Rough and Power Whip do the exact same amount of damage. That's good to know. Power Whip. Right? They do the same amount of damage? Yeah, they both do 95.5% maximum if he's adamant. And what does the most here? High Jump Kick actually does the most. Ice Punch does under that. It's still an OHKO if he's an offensive set. What would he go into here? I think if anything he goes into the Clefable. So I'm just going to fire off the Ice Punch. How much are we doing to Clefable? Clefable, if he is physically defensive, Clefable is doing half. We're doing half to it with Zen Headbutt. That's insane. I'm just going to Zen Headbutt here. As he stays in, we Zen Headbutt, we do 82% to it. He is offensive and he U-turns out. That's fine with me. Okay. So if I went for the Ice Punch there, we actually would have KO'd him. Which sucks, but it is what it is. What are you going into now? I'm trying to think. Does he go into Dracovish here if it's Scarf? I think if it's Scarf, he goes into Dracovish, as he goes into Galvantula instead. Okay. I'm assuming webs are coming up. How much does a Galvantula do to us now? Galvantula, if it is Life Orb, Thunder, 76 to 89. If it's not Life Orb, it does 58 to 68. Do I risk this here? Because if he gets up webs, then I'm kind of screwed anyways. I'm just going to go for Zen Headbutt, as he thunders me, and we die. And he is Life Orb. Okay. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And let's see. I can go freely into my Ninetales here. I can set up my Veil. I can Moonblast. Let's see. Is it in my best interest to set up Veil or Moonblast here? I think I'm going to Moonblast. Or, Lucario. I know it's Lucario Mega. Lucario Mega's got 70 on its special defense, the same as regular Lucario. Okay. So Lucario. Oh my god. Lucario Mega. Ninetales. Moonblast does half to it. Do I value the damage off on it? And do we KO the Galvantula? We do not. Blizzard does not KO it. Let's see. Thunder won't OHKO us. Nothing he does can OHKO us, because I don't think this thing has Flash Cannon. So I can freely Moonblast here. If he brings in the Lucario, I think I can go Yveltal pretty freely. No, I think I go Melmetal. I don't know. Let's go for Moonblast here. Let's go for Moonblast. I want to make sure I have ample opportunity to set up my Veil. I don't want to waste any turns of it. Yeah, there's no reason for me to waste any turns of Veil. He did build really well around Dracovish, and Dracovish wasn't even like one of his earlier picks. It's one of his later picks. But yeah, losing my Metachan there kind of sucks. If I had gone into Ninetales, Thunder I believe has 50% accuracy because it's not in normal weather or in rain. But yeah, Moonblast comes out. We crit him, which I will take. It sucks for him, really does. Damn. I will take it though. It does mean he gets to go into Lucario for free. The good news is now this thing outspeeds everything bar the Lucario. Okay. Okay, so if Lucario comes out, do I go Volcarona here? Lucario is out. This is the threat. Do I value Rillaboom? He could go for a rock move here. This thing does get Stone Edge, so I'm going to go into the Rillaboom. I see Mega Evolves and Meteor matches me instead. 35%. Good lord. Let's Grassy Glide here. Yeah, I'm Grassy Gliding because I want to get damage off on this thing. I think that's really valuable. And we'll see what he wants to go into. Keep in mind, if I'm Scarf here, he's got to like be worried about a superpower or a high horsepower coming out. So I definitely think that that's an option for him to be worried about. but we'll see. Because every time this thing comes in, it basically claims a life, which is terrifying. The good news for me is because, again, because he had gone for a Meteor Mash there, I feel like if I go into my Volcarona, I can really wear it down. I'm getting really concerned for him. Like, what does he have to take a hit from the Volcarona? If I manage to set up, then is it game over? Let's see. If I go to my Volcarona, if I am behind Aurora Veil, and if he has his Dracovish, that is Choice Scarf, but I am at +1. Fish's Wren doesn't kill me. That's nuts. Even if he's adamant. So if we outspeed, and he's not banded, we'll KO the Fish's Rending Dracovish that goes brrr. What is he going to do here? I imagine he's just calcing. Yeah, but thank God for Choppleberry, and thank God for Scarfy Veltal. Sorry about that. We're doing laundry right now, and that's just our timer saying we gotta go get our laundry soon. Okay. What you gonna do, Zero? He's probably gonna kill me here. If I get off the Grassy Glide, I should be doing a good chunk of damage to it. Lucario's got, when it's Mega Evolves, it gets 88 in its defense. So if I go to Rillaboom, we should be doing 37 to 47 with the Grassy Glide. That's great. And he did 65%, so that's a low roll for Adamant. For Jolly, excuse me. If he's got Bullet Punch, does that kill me? 28 to 34.5, so I actually never dropped to it. 37%. As he close combats me. Okay. Let's go into our Yveltal here. I want to Oblivion Wing on the Clefable. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, because I can't risk him as he Clefables. Yeah, that's fair. 34%. Let's go hard into Ninetales. And we're going to go for my Veil here. Oh no, I won't be able to. Shit, I can't do that. Because there's only one more turn left to Hail. I have to go into Melmetal here. As he Fire Blasts me, doing half. That's fine. That's fine. I kind of expected that to be coming out. But I can go into Ninetales now. As he goes into Live. Cool with me. Let's fire off a Veil. Yeah, that was a good double for me. That's good. I'll take it. I really wanted that double. I really wanted to make sure I got a free switch into the Ninetales. The only reason I didn't go into Ninetales before was because Hail expired that turn. If Hail had one more turn up, I would have been fine. I could have gone to Ninetales, set a Veil. I only need the HP on my Ninetales. I'm pretty sure Ninetales would have taken that hit better. Maybe not. It's got worse defense, but much better, worse HP, much more special defense. Let's see. Melmetal against Clefable with the Fire Blast. Fire Blast. That does. So the max roll for no special attack is 51.1%. As he goes into Clefable here on my Veil. Let's fire off a Blizzard. 32%. As he just Toxics me. Blizzard again. No, let's go Melmetal. I want to keep this thing healthy. As he just Moonlights up. Yeah, that's even less. Okay, because he's Moonlight, that tells me he's unaware. No, what am I saying? Yeah, he's getting hit by Hail. He's definitely unaware. Okay, let's double Iron Bash here as he goes Serena and drops. What are you going into now? What are you going into now? He probably thinks I'm banded at this point. I'm not. We have 3 turns left of Veil. 4 turns left of Veil, excuse me. So we should be able to get some good damage off of my opponent still. As long as his Clefable stays weakened, we should be fine. He's pretty much revealed all 4 of his moves. He's going to have Moonblast, Fire Blast, Toxic, and Moonlight. Yeah. I'm confused why he's not running Thunderwave. I think Thunderwave would have been a better bring. But it's okay. The only problem is my Yveltal cannot beat the Clefable. So I have to make sure that thing is really weak. Maybe if it's in Hail, I can do it because we do about 30% with... Yeah, we do about 30% with our Oblivion Wing. He only recovers 25% back with the Moonlight. Okay. Okay. Dracovish, as there are Sirens. Okay. We have our Aurora Veil up. If he is Choice Scarf, Fitch's Rend does 25 to 30% to me. Double Iron Bash, basically 2 KOs. I'm going to go for a Thunder Wave though, as he Fitch's Rends me. And we connect this, so now we're going to outspeed him. At least we should, unless he's Scarf. Thinking. Let's just double Iron Bash here. As he gets paralyzed, I'll take that. Wow, we would have taken so much damage there. Okay. Let's see. How much does Ninetales take? Behind a Veil, we take 71 to 83, so we'll live that hit. So, do I keep this thing around? I don't think so. As he gets fully paralyzed again, Zero, I'm sorry, man. That sucks. Let's double Iron Bash one more time, as he finally gets the KO on me. In comes Ninetales. Let's set up the Veil. And he Iron Heads and gets the KO and dies. That crit actually might have mattered, but I mean, what can you do? Did it matter behind Veil? It definitely mattered behind Veil. Let's go Volcarona. We know he's unaware, so he's just won this game outright. Maybe not. Let's Fire Blast again. Flamethrower again, excuse me. And we get the KO on this. So that means that we have an opening with Volcarona here, not Volcarona, with Lucario. I'm so bad at this. With Yveltal, oh my god. We have an opening with Yveltal to win the game here. Once again though, it's going to come down to the wire. That's the problem with my team. My team is so hyper offense that it really struggles to just win a game with big diff. Like, it's either going to be really low diff or really big diff. And honestly, so far we didn't match it, so we really can't get really big diff. I'm hoping that we can get the win though. I'm surprised that the Whirlipede hasn't come out yet. Really am. But the fact that he did not go for... Yeah, the fact that he didn't go for the... what is the thing called? Softbolt or Moonlight. That really changes a lot. If he had done that, I would be in a much worse position because he can stall turns of Veil. Obviously he's only getting back 25%, then losing 6% and losing 40%. But I think he could still take 2 hits. But in comes the Whirlipede here. Okay. Let me think. I'm going to go to Showdown quickly, and I want to see if Whirlipede gets a Rock move. Whirlipede. Let's get a Rock move. He gets Rollout as his Rock move. Okay. Let's go Volcarona against the Whirlipede. Flamethrower could destroy it. I'm going to Quiver Dance here and then go for the Flamethrower. Skitter Smack. Okay, I'm fine with that. And he burns himself too, so that's huge. But I mean, all I needed was the special attack drop, not the special attack, the Hail Chip, and we do 95% minimum to a thing with max HP and a Violate. As he protects... Nice play. Let's flamethrower again. I guess he's poison points. So we get the KO on this, and we're going to go down. But in comes Yveltal. So Yveltal against Lucario, Mega, Oblivion Wing to no HP to 68 to 81. So let's go for that. And we get the win. 1-0 win. Honestly, I got lucky there. At the same time, like, okay, let's be honest. The burn did not matter at all on the Whirlipede. Not at all. All I needed was the chip damage, and I would have gotten the KO with the flamethrower. Other than that, honestly, at the end of the day, that was a worse play for me to make because of the Skitter Smack. I should have just gone for a flamethrower outright because I had the Yveltal on the back. Doesn't matter. The 2 paralysis on the Dracovish. All I needed to do would be to go into my Ninetales after that. I was trying to sack off my Melmetal. It took a while for me to realize, but I was trying to sack off my Melmetal, and then I would just go into my Ninetales, click Freeze Dry, and I get rid of the Dracovish. After that, once I get a Veil, I basically just won the game with the Volcarona because his Clefable was in the range of 2 flamethrowers. And again, I could just keep flamethrowing. He'd have to go for a Toxic eventually, and the second he did that, he would be losing out on that exchange. We did get the win though. Losing his Clefable. Clefable was very pressured this game, by the way. He really didn't have many options for special walls. I'm surprised that Latios didn't come. I really am. But looking at the team that he brought, I was expecting him to be Toxic Spiking with his Whirlipede. I was expecting him to set up webs with his what is that thing called? With his Galvantula. The crit on the Galvantula did matter, that's for sure. If he had gone for a Thunder, we would have not been able to do some of the switches that we would have wanted to do. We wouldn't have, there would have been webs up, so Volcarona would have been slower, so I don't know. Yeah, that's it, honestly. This was a bit of a lucky game on my end, but he did get lucky as well with the Iron Head flinch or crit there. Definitely does not make up for it, definitely does not, but we ended up picking up the win. I will take it. I'm in that lucky streak now. I have like really long stretches where I get really bad luck, and then I'm in other stretches where I get good luck, but it always comes around. What are you gonna do? Thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like on the video. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, guys. I do want to say that we are absolutely crushing it right now. Views on the channel have dropped, but you guys are still watching for like the same amount of time, which is amazing. I really do appreciate that. That's so much more important that you guys are actually just sticking around and watching my videos. I really do appreciate that a lot. And as always, make sure to comment down below your thoughts on the battle. I always love to read them. I respond to every single one of them, so make sure to go ahead and do that. And of course, like the video as always. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time.